Hello, this is Terje. I will demonstrate how to use Clarity.Tools for rapid development of smart contracts. Within the next 3 minutes, I'll show you how to implement a non-fungible token in Clarity.Tools. But first, let's cover the basics. Clarity.Tools builds on the Clarity smart contract programming language. Clarity has a very simple syntax that is easy to learn. In a familiar function call like this, simply move the parents before the arguments to be before the command. This syntax is used for almost everything. Here is an expression to concatenate two strings. Notice how Clarity.Tools shows the result of the concatenation in the green box in the left sidebar and instantly updates the result as the expression changes. Let's use this to implement a non-fungible token. These are like deeds, associating a property with a unique owner. To keep it simple, we make a token to collect integer numbers. First, we define a property data type that is an alias to integers. Now we can define a token called deed that associates such properties with unique owners. Next, let's define a public function to claim ownership of a property. It mints a token for the property and assigns it to the sender of the transaction. We can test the function by calling it from Clarity.Tools. The result in the green box shows that the call was successful and that we are indeed the rightful owner of the number 42. Now we need a function to check whether the transaction sender owns a specific property. The function is defined to be read-only since calling it doesn't mutate the blockchain. Calling the isOwner function with the property we already claimed, the 42 number, results in a true value, while calling it with an unclaimed property, like the number 420, result in a false value showing that we don't own the property. Here is a more complex function to buy property that already have been claimed. So say that I buy the number 1. Now I will show up as the owner of number 1 if I check with isOwner. The contract is now ready to be deployed. If you see on the app bar, there is a toolbox, and at the bottom of the toolbox there is an item, a command to deploy the contract right to the Stacks blockchain or to testnet. This concludes my introduction to Clarity.Tools. Please check it out on the web at Clarity.Tools.